Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So we're going to get back on this. At first, I was going to go a different direction. So now I'm going to have to do 2 videos because of something that one of my new subscribers that I also subscribe to. I went on his channel and I saw it. Shout out to you, Trend Zone. So, all of y'all Anton Daniels supporters, just know that this dude is making threats. And I saw one of his threats he made to do. Man, you know how, let me show you how dumb it is to make threat. Because we can all find out where each other live easy nowadays. So, you start talking about this, how you know this dude is ignorant. This is a YouTube thing. This ain't got nothing to do with Duke family. This ain't had nothing, it didn't have nothing to do with your family, but I'm sure that you said that about Duke. I'm sure he thinking the same thing now, because you can't go after somebody else's family and think they're not gonna come after yours. See, I think some of these dudes want to be gangsters so bad that they forget that it's other dudes, there's real life gangsters or reformed gangsters in this world. Like me personally, I don't underestimate nobody, but at the same time, I would suggest that I'm not a person to play with, and a lot of other people ain't a person to play with. So when you start making threats, you're going to have to follow through with it, because some people will try to get you first. Like, that's why I ain't never been the type to make threats. I can recall a time, now check this out, real life stuff. This one guy, he was fighting one of my friends, one of my right-hand men, and he was winning. And I said to everybody else, ain't nobody gonna jump in there or they gonna get shot. This was back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, we'll show you, we too old to be acting like this, but hey, listen. Hey, I ain't out here to play with nobody. So I end up jumping in it, even though I was the main one talking about ain't nobody gonna jump in it, and we was outnumbered, but I know I had a strap on me, so I wasn't worried about nobody out there, and they ain't had no strap. I was the only one out there with a strap, obvious. So I jumped in the fight. The dude, I kind of messed his face up with the punch I landed on him, you know, kind of messed his eye up, you know, different thing. So he making threats. Man, I see the nigga tomorrow. If I see that other nigga that was with him, I'm killing him. All this, all that. You know they came and told me. Yeah, I know they came and told me. So I went and got one of my guys. I didn't even tell him where we was finna go. I said, hey man, ride with me right quick. I went right back to that area, and guess who I saw? Him. He didn't see me though. It was Halloween. I think it was right around Halloween. So I figured I could get away with having a mask on. So I had the little chrome Jason Voorhees mask for Halloween. And I had it back on my head like this. We pulled over in this parking lot right across where he was, and I saw him outside, like all of him and this guy slipping. You making threats and you ain't watching your back? I'm right across the street in the parking lot. I get quiet. My guy like, hey man, what you finna do over here? So I finally told him. I said, man, I'm finna smoke such and such. He was talking big SH bleep bleep bleep. And now I'm finna get him and his guys. So he talked me out of it. We used to always talk each other out of stuff. Man, he ain't worth it, man. Don't do it, man. Blah, blah, blah. He was going for 5 minutes. It took him like 5 minutes. I said, you right. He ain't worth it. Dude, soft. And so I took the mask off put it on the seat, and we left. But the moral of the story is, when you start making threats, because like in Milwaukee, it's a lot of dudes that's gone from threats because guys got them first. And they even sometimes will tell the court, well, I did what I did because he was finna try to get me. You don't make threats, man. All these dudes want to be gangsters so bad, man. I don't get it. Like, you supposed to be, how you gonna be a businessman and a gangster? Every dude that I knew that was trying to be a businessman and a gangster ended up in prison. So how you gonna be a businessman and a gangster? The two don't mix. One is free, one is bound for some type of bondage. Whether it's death, whether it's going to prison, whatever it is, you got one that's free and you got one that's gonna be all in type of bondage, all different types of bondage. So I read the little note. He said money can get all of your family touched. Hey, just understand this, Anton. If something happened to Duke, we got the screenshots. You going to prison. Oh, I forgot. You wear pink, so you probably don't mind looking to your left and your right at somebody's winged in. Me personally, some guys wear pink. I don't believe in pink, man. I don't wear pink. I ain't never got with that trend because I always be thinking that some of the dudes that wear pink is a little zesty. He think, oh, money gets you touched. Man, if anything happened to anybody on YouTube, all y'all Uncle Tom, well, I ain't gonna call y'all Uncle Tom. He was actually helping black people. Sambo. All of y'all gonna be suspects. And then you think those dudes you gonna get is invincible, you better think again on that too. Cause anybody that try to fulfill your little dirt, they putting themselves in jeopardy too. And that goes for me. That's why I ain't never been the type to try to send people to do some dirt for me because I'm putting them in jeopardy. It ain't no gods out here. Everybody can die and everybody's gonna die eventually. That's why it ain't no reason. That's how you know they losing this battle. He talking about people boxing and all this. Man, can't nobody trust you, man. I'll tell you what, I'll fight you. How about that? Me and you box. How about that? And you ain't getting all the money. He think he gonna put a bunch of people on YouTube in the fight, and then he get all the money. Man, get out of here. Talking about, man, you that's like a weak move, man. Nah, that's how I know you weak-minded. I already knew you was. I knew you was. I could look at you. You trying to be Rick Ross. You ain't even got your own personality. You trying to be like Rick Ross. Talking about getting people touched and stuff. Just like you can get somebody else touched, people can get you touched too. So I think that was a low blow for him to even come at Duke like that, because I know what Duke doing. Duke doing the same thing I'm doing. Listen, man, slavery is over. It's ended. Ain't nobody going for slavery no more. Just like how you tried to tell Duke, he should have took a 70-30 deal on his own channel that was art. Man, you are a clown. But see, now we know why you was saying that. You were saying that because you probably got your hand in some of that money with her too. You probably got some type of partnership. I don't do business with dudes like you. Dudes like you get robbed. And I ain't gonna do nothing to you. As long as you don't do nothing to me, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. You ain't even worth it. But I know dudes like you, and you think you got all them dudes in Detroit, or money will get you touched. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them dudes would try to do something for a price, because that's where they get all the hitmen from, Detroit. But you ain't no hitman. If anybody go down, you going to jail, big boy. Oh, I forgot you ain't big. You kind of, what? How tall are you? 5'5"? You 5'5", 200? Oh, okay. 5'5", 200. You like Round Man. Remember Round Man from He-Man? That's Anton. His feet go out like this, probably. Trying to make some threats, man. We still going. You see, I'm making a video about you. These videos ain't gonna stop. Y'all need to y'all need to raise the white flag, man. Admit you was wrong. Stop doing it, and we can move on. But y'all still trying to talk about fighting and dude. If you not no fighter, don't talk about fighting. Even if you is, what's the point of fighting? I mean, what's the point? Like, I like my chances because fighting is something that I've always done. But what's the point of fighting? What's the point of getting somebody touched over some YouTube video? That's how I know you lying too. You losing subscribers, huh? You losing subscribers, you losing Patreon. Because if you wasn't, why are you talking about getting Duke touched? I wonder did Duke see that? Hey, Trend Zone, if Duke didn't see that, make sure he see it. Because if somebody is making threats, he probably saw it. I got to read it again. But if somebody is making threats, the other person should know that they making threats. And he's still making videos about you. It's not going to stop, man. It ain't going to stop. So listen, take it like a man. Realizes there's more of us than y'all. And just move on. Admit that you a Sambo. Go talk to white people, man. You don't even like black people. Go talk to white people. You only like people who give you money. Who ain't gonna like somebody to give them money? We see all different races who don't live around us, who don't interact with us, that come in our neighborhood, set up shop and get money and take it back to their house. Like, I know some people right now that's overseas, went back home to visit. So, I mean, but we don't do that amongst us blacks. If you gonna get money from blacks, you should like them and deal with them. That's just how it is. Like, I'm not gonna put no business in somewhere that's I'm gonna get robbed. Cause I don't like robbers. I don't like thieves. It don't matter what color they is. But y'all know y'all ain't gonna get money from nobody else. So y'all get money from black people and talk all this old nonsense. Every black person that's not a sellout should have stopped dealing with you when you start talking about us not getting reparations. Like, how is any of y'all still dealing with this dude? And he making threats to people's lives? If y'all, okay, listen. If y'all for him making a threat against Duke's life, then keep dealing with him. Keep super chatting him. Stay on his Patreon. But if y'all think that's weak, y'all should withdraw all y'all support from the clown. The dude is an idiot, man. You know, do y'all know what kind of stuff people say to me on my channel? I ain't made no threats. I ain't made a single threat towards anybody. And then who would follow through? Man, you go to people's house. Are you serious? You ring somebody's doorbell like you finna do something. If you live through that, you should be in church. Because they can kill you for free. Trying to go to somebody's house, man? Man, that's a free one. It is not even that. That's how I know some of y'all dudes was working with them white people. Y'all working with them peoples. And I'm not talking about the cool white people that just want to go to work, have some fun. We ain't talking about them. Don't got a problem with black. We talking about these secret society types. That's who we talking about. The ones that want to depopulate anyway. They working with them. You gotta be something that's frying your mind. Like for you to just go there and start talking about doing that over some video, you knew you was gonna get roasted. And boy, Duke be roasting people. He'll sit there and just be laughing. And y'all think I be roasting people? You gonna keep getting roasted, man. And keep on making them threats like something sweet with people. I don't know who Duke deal with, but I know this, that everybody got somebody that'll put some work in. So that's why it don't make sense. Why would you put somebody else's freedom and life in jeopardy to prove a point? That's stupid, man. That's stupid. So now, and matter of fact, why don't you said it yourself, why don't you box Duke? Why don't you and Duke get in the ring? And then we could put little wagers on it. Why don't you box Duke? I'm taking Duke. I think Duke will put them hands on you. I'm taking Duke over you. And I got money on Duke. It don't matter how much. I think Duke will put them hands on Anton. Beat the brakes off of him. And I got money to prove it. While you want to talk about some getting in the ring and all this other stuff. But anyway, we'll be back. I'm going to probably try to make another video. No, making some threats. Man, that didn't sit right with me. It kind of irritated me. That stuff is weak. Fake gangster, fake thug. You went to private school, fake thug. You ain't never been in no clique. You ain't never been in no gang. And that ain't even something to be proud of. I've been in a clique. I used to gang bang, but I'm past all of that. That's back there. Let's leave it where it is. I ain't proud of that stuff, man. I'm an intellectual. Always have been. Just got to doing some stuff, wasting time. That was just a big waste of time. I could have been in the NFL. But now you got dudes in their 40s on YouTube like they like Black Capones or something. Y'all watch, hey, at time, you probably be watching that BMF. You would never be the gangster dude was. He trying to be like dude because dude was from Detroit and was a major gangster. That whole crew, I know about them. You ain't them though. You not them. Real gangsters don't be even trying to be like that no more. That's these YouTube dudes that was probably part of the crew. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more videos.